weighing in at 424 pounds, Rikishi!
We have learned more about Rikishi in the last couple of weeks than we knew about him his entire career here in WWE. He said he ran over Austin not for himself, but for The Rock.
Right, and now he's coming out here, and I guess if Austin doesn't show up, the general manager is going to have to come out here and declare this is a forfeit, and Rikishi's going to win it. This man makes me sick. Is he here?
Well, there's the Rattlesnakes music.
He's here. Austin's here. Stone Cold Steve Austin came here with no fear, no hesitation, just revenge.
His opponent, from Victoria, Texas, weighing in at 252 pounds, Stone Cold Steve Austin!
Austin fought for his life to make it back here, to make Rikishi pay.
Now there is no way Rikishi can escape the Texas Rattlesnake.
It's been almost a year since Austin competed in the ring. Austin is a man possessed. Rikishi feels good about running over Austin and said he'd do it again. That man is sick.
Oh, Rikishi made two mistakes. One, trying to end Austin's life. And two, not being man enough to finish the job. Austin's going to absolutely tee off on Rikishi.
This one is going to get ugly in a hurry.
We now know... the sick, demented side of Rikishi. Rikishi almost cost Austin his life. Instead, he's here tonight to finish the job. Listen, Rikishi has seen members of his family be skipped over while other superstars skyrocketed to unimaginable heights. Rikishi feels it's The Rock's time, not Austin's.
It's been a month of stunning revelations, all leading to the in-ring return of Stone Cold. And looking at my monitor, it just makes me sick to my stomach watching Rikishi. This is a man who has no remorse and feels justified for running Austin down like a dog.
Look, to be devil's advocate, you've got to look at Rikishi's perspective. He's proud of his Samoan lineage and saw an opportunity to give his people a leg up in the Shark Tank that is WWE. Oh, are you serious, Corey? Rikishi ran over another human being. We are fortunate that it only put Austin on the show for 10 months instead of his whole life. It's sick that you would even condone what Rikishi did. Don't twist my words, Saxton. I'm not saying I condone Rikishi's actions. I'm just saying I understand them. Oh, boy, come on, not the chair. You want this fight on the outside. These are dangerous attacks on their own, but now the damage is exponentially multiplied. There is nothing but malintent behind each of these attacks.
Corey, Austin has been out of in-ring action for nearly a year. Does any possible ring rust factor into this match?
Well, maybe if this actually was a match, but this isn't about arm drags. It's not about drop kicks. This is a fight, and there is never any rust on Stone Cold when it comes to fighting. He's got a plan for that table, and it does not involve a dinner party.
Sliding back into the ring.
Stone Cold not even a little close to backing down here.
Cannot see any legitimate reason to run over Stone Cold like Rikishi did last Survivor Series.
I mean, Austin does ruffle the feathers of a lot of people, Michael, but I don't think any of his rivals would go to those disgusting lengths that Rikishi has gone to.
And these attacks are spelling nothing but trouble.
And you can tell there are true intentions in mind right now. And things are just going from bad to worse. Stone Cold avoids the attack.
And you never want to count a competitor out, but there seems to be no signs of defense right now.
This is getting more and more alarming with each uninterrupted attack.
This is getting scary now. No one can survive this much.
And it's getting downright nastier and nastier.
match. In my view, Rikishi's are delusional. His family have been given equal opportunities, and they all took full advantage of them.
Yeah, my blood boils at the propaganda Rikishi's been setting. I'll tell you about the most legitimate motive in this story, and that is payback for Stone Cold. Austin really had his life taken from him, and there was no greater reason to stomp the tar out of somebody than that.
Draped across the top rope.
And now Austin is bleeding. And he gets directed into the corner.
Oh, strikes with the... And though The Rock wants nothing to do with this altercation, we have to mention the sadness Rikishi has brought to him.
Rock might be innocent in this whole ordeal, but I feel that somewhere inside his soul, The Rock is happy with what Rikishi's done. The Rock is proud to have Rikishi and his family.
Well, Corey, what kind of lies are you trying to spread? We've heard Rock say Rikishi deserves what Austin is going to bring him. There's no family pride in that statement.
I'm just saying that blood is thicker than water, and it's been an easier ride for Rock without Austin in the picture. And that's thanks to Rikishi.
Sounds more like Rikishi is trying to take credit for all the Rock's success.
Like the man once said, get the tables.
Boom, what impact! Looks to climb the top rope.
From the heavens, all the way to the outside. The air time, the fearlessness. What a ridiculous maneuver to the outside. Rikishi standing over a fallen opponent. Bonsai drop. And that was just as devastating as a sledgehammer to Austin's truck. Such thunderous impact. We talk a lot about Austin being prepared for a fight. Talk about the rattlesnake preparing to make Rikishi a dead man. Well, right now it's Rikishi doing the brawling. Rikishi's disdain for Austin looks greater than even we anticipated.
Rikishi is picking the competition apart.
Rikishi with an onslaught here against Austin. Dare I say, Stone Cold could be in trouble. Austin's finally able to slow all that incoming offense. Austin trying to bring the fight back in this one. Uh-oh. Using the elbow to escape the attack.
Boom! Into the turnbuckle. Down to the mat.
Draped across the top rope.
Flying forward. The rattlesnake's being picked apart.
No one holding Rikishi's family down now, taking out all those years of frustration on Austin here.
Taken to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count.
Austin and Rikishi trading heavy artillery on the outside, and here comes the rattlesnake.
Stone Cold Steve Austin fired up and revenge on his mind.
You got to think about how bad Austin has wanted this ever since Survivor Series last year. Been dying to get his hands on Rikishi. All of that venom, all of the vitriol inside of Austin being unleashed on Rikishi right now. Remember, this is no holds barred. Anything goes.
Austin has Rikishi down. The rattlesnake is red hot. And do you hear this? curiosity crowd. They want more from Stone Cold. All that he wants to see Rikishi get beaten down like a pile of human filth.
Ruthless press by Austin, and now he's just dropping bombs.
And Rikishi lately has been calling himself a visionary, a pioneer. All a bunch of garbage, if you ask me.
Well, those aren't self-imposed labels, Cole. Labels are coming from the family, coming from a group of wrestling legends who are proud of Rikishi for standing up and making a change in this business.
I have a few labels for Rikishi. Coward, liar, embarrassment. Those fit him well.
He connects with a counter.
Well-placed punch, ugly, but effective response.
They'll take things into the ring. Austin showing no fear, no intimidation. And we know how despicable Rikishi has been, but to throw a vinegar on the rattlesnake's nest, Rikishi goes and destroys Austin's truck with a sledgehammer.
Well, hell hath no fury like a man who has his car tampered with. It's just extra motivation for every fist Austin lands in this fight.
Towards Rikishi these past few weeks, and this Albany crowd is continuing that pattern of disdain.
You think Rikishi cares about the fans, though? No, not at all. He truly
Scooped up, here it comes!
Rikishi driver!
Is that enough to take out Austin? Being set up in the corner for something.
Oh, strikes with that. Rikishi is picking the competition apart.
Yeah, Rikishi isn't giving any quarter. Oh, just inflicting so much damage to the body.
Caught him right in the jaw.
What a shot. Scary mindset for the Rattlesnake. Austin has scattered pictures of Rikishi all over his home. Said that every time he looks at Rikishi, he's looking at a dead man.
Yeah, Rikishi taking that as an empty threat, thinking that Austin isn't the man he claims to be. But trust me, when Stone Cold says he has you in his crosshairs, that's no empty threat.
That's what they call me, the hot shot. Can Austin weather this storm, guys?
But Austin is just one move from turning this around.
What a punch.
No idea where this one's heading.
Now bringing the fight back into the ring.
Draped across the top rope.
Clubbing forearm.
Thunderous club comes down. Very effective.
Now Rikishi has the firm upper hand.
You're not going to see Rikishi show any remorse.
And he has an answer for Rikishi. Rikishi.
He's managing to get some control back now. Austin Stone.
This could be for the win. Looking for the pin. The rattlesnake bites again. Austin gets his payback.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this bout, Stone Cold Steve.
I'm sure you will agree with your wise.
Is it legal to not show...
It's a miracle Austin survived being run over by Rikishi. Now a pissed off Texas Rattlesnake is on the loose and out for revenge.
It took Austin almost a year to recover from the injuries he suffered in that heinous attack. You can't blame Austin for the damage he inflicts on Rikishi tonight.
Byron, a lesser man wouldn't have survived. Stone Cold promised that Rikishi's days of walking above ground are over. This is no holds barred.
This is just getting uncomfortable at this point.
This doesn't even look like trying to win a match anymore. This looks like trying to end someone's career. This conflict is beyond disturbing. Corey, let's go through Rikishi's mind when it comes to defeating Stone Cold.
Rikishi has to be prepared to endure an emotional storm like he's never felt before. The big man must recover from that and use his weight to immobilize the Rattlesnake, because we know Austin will not stay down.
And though The Rock wants nothing to do with this altercation, we have to mention the sadness Rikishi has brought to him.
Rock might be innocent in this whole ordeal, but I feel that somewhere inside his soul, The Rock...
Rikishi driver.
Rikishi got all of it. We talk a lot about Austin being prepared for a fight. Talk about the Rattlesnake preparing to make Rikishi a dead man. Well, right now it's Rikishi doing the brawling. Rikishi's disdain for Austin looks greater than even we anticipated.
And now thrown back into the ring. And he's pulled the ring apron up, looking under there for something.
Taking a big risk here by bringing the table into the action.
Here he comes, sliding back into the ring.
Oh, man, Rikishi is a man on a mission now.
And he heads back into the ring. Bang! Take a seat at the table. Rikishi is down. It could be over. He breaks the pin before a 1 count.
Look at the look on his opponent's face, Cole. He can't believe it. And he evades the attack.
And looking at my monitor, it just makes me... sick to my stomach watching Rikishi. This is a man who has no remorse and feels justified for running Austin down like a dog.
Look, to be devil's advocate, you've got to look at Rikishi's perspective. He's proud of his Samoan lineage and saw an opportunity to give his people a leg up in the Shark Tank that is WWE.
Are you serious, Cole? Rikishi ran over another human being. We're forcing that it only put up.
Austin and Rikishi trading heavy.
And do you hear this capacity crowd? They want more from Stone Cold. Nobody wants to see Rikishi get beaten down like a pile of human filth. Rikishi finds his target. With that one, we might need to consider relocating soon.
Yeah, this fight's getting closer and closer to our table.
Bang! Oh my, set over the barricade and into the crowd. Leaving the crowd now, getting back into the ringside area.
Scary mindset for the Rattlesnake. Austin has scattered pictures of Rikishi all over his home. Said that
coach says he has you in his crosshairs, that's no empty threat. Targeting the stomach.
Trading counters here. Caught square by the haymaker.
That is a power-packed punch.
And Rikishi enjoying how he's worn down the rattlesnake throughout this match.
And I bet The Rock is smiling about it, too.
Oh, stop that nonsense, Corey.
And Rikishi lately has been calling himself a visionary, a pioneer. All a bunch of garbage, if you ask me.
Well, those aren't self-imposed labels, Cole. Those labels are coming from the family, coming from a group of wrestling legends who are proud of Rikishi for standing up and making a change in this business.
I have a few labels for Rikishi.
Coward, liar, embarrassment. Those fit him well.
Double axe handle.
Austin is like a man possessed. It's been almost a year since Austin's been in the ring. He's headed up high.
Blast off.
Oh, God, terrible landing on the outside.
A terribly risky move, and it did not pay off.
Icarus could have done it better.
And we know how despicable Rikishi has been, but to throw vinegar on the rattlesnake's nest, Rikishi goes and destroys Austin's truck with a sledgehammer.
Hell hath no fury like a man who has his car tampered with. It's just extra motivation for every fist Austin lands. Oh!
Get this back into the ring now. He's looking to take things to the outside now.
A show of confidence from Rikishi. And Rikishi slows Austin down with a thunderous right.
Austin's in trouble. And now steel chair. Oh, and Austin, he just averted disaster there.
And now Austin gonna deliver the punishment with the steel chair.
A relentless Texas rattlesnake beating the brakes off of Rikishi with a steel chair.
And again, thunderous blows by Austin. Down goes Rikishi. Austin beating the hell out of him.
I know Austin has good reason to be doing all this, but he could be taking it too far at this point.
I don't think the rattlesnake has taken it far enough, Corey. Austin wants to put Rikishi's life in danger, just like Rikishi did to him. We are witnessing a malicious string of attacks right now. And he throws the opposition back into the ring.
Rikishi able to dodge that.
Rikishi looking to finish the job from 10 months ago.
Scooped up, here it comes. Rikishi, driver. It put Austin down. Unbelievable.
Cover. Rikishi somehow defangs the rattlesnake. Damn it. This is not what many of us expected to see. We wanted to see retribution, but Rikishi was too much of a monster for Stone Cold tonight.
The vitriol that consumed Rikishi powered him to finish the job and leave a battered Austin in his rear-view mirror.
His arrival signaled impending doom. His very presence was enough to intimidate even the bravest WWE competitor. His name itself simply meant the end. And if you found yourself standing across the ring from Umaga, you were most certainly coming to the end of your own road. The younger brother of Rikishi, Umaga, was every bit the Samoan bulldozer that his nickname would suggest, mauling opponents with ease, relishing the chaos that he created. A menace to the entire roster, an unrepentant badass, Umaga tortured his prey with high-impact collisions before ultimately sealing their fate with his vaunted Samoan spike, a vicious move used today by Solo Sikoa.
Inside the ring, man, he was just a complete monster. Anybody that stood in front of him, he was going to wreck him no matter what he had to do. He was just a crazy, wild Samoan. Outside of the ring, man, just a loving guy to be around. A fun uncle, always joking, always barbecuing at his house. I always looked up to him. He was just so cool.
Perhaps an unheralded aspect of Umaga's game was his mastery of mental warfare. Umaga loved to present a wild, out-of-control savage, one who needed manager Armando Alejandro Estrada to handle all the details while he destroyed opponents. Umaga was the perfect definition of the word aura. A two-time intercontinental heavyweight champion, Umaga established himself as one of the purest forms of dominance to ever set foot in a WWE ring. His intense clashes with Batista, the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels, and Triple H, along with WWE Championship battles against John Cena, still live on in the memories of those who were fortunate enough to watch Umaga perform. And Umaga will live in immortality through every member of this family, whether it's with a huge Samoan drop, a running bulldozer into the corner, a Samoan spike, or even a war cry in the middle of battle. Umaga is forever.
I wish he was here. I know he's watching from above.
So you, our beloved Us in training, are asked one simple thing here in the WWE 2K25 showcase: to defeat John Cena. You've done that in this mode before, right? Simple. It was at New Year's Revolution in 2007 that Umaga and John Cena first collided for the WWE title. Umaga appeared to be too much for Cena in the minds of many pundits. Undefeated in WWE some 9 months after his debut, and things were going very well for Umaga. Until they weren't. Umaga would see his undefeated streak end by, of all things, a damn roll-up after rushing directly into the outstretched shoes of John Cena. 1 second of luck allowed John Cena to escape the inevitable, and now it's on you to fix it. Head into that ring. Showcase Umaga's cruel brutality and get Umaga the WWE Heavyweight Championship victory that he should have gotten in the first place. I assure you, my dear friend, Armando Alejandro Estrada will make sure nothing else goes wrong if you take care of business inside the ring.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here he is. He could be the next WWE champion, the near 400-pound Umaga. A man that since debuting right after WrestleMania 9 months ago has remained undefeated. And Umaga has been in the ring, Byron, with the best of WWE.
This man looks, moves, and sounds like a movie monster. Except Umaga
is for real.
He is a Samoan bulldozer, an 18-wheel version with a mean streak. Big, athletic, strong, and probably going to outweigh John Cena by well over 100 pounds.
Since 1963, the WWE title's only changed hands twice here in Kansas City. That's twice in the last 47 years.
But Umaga is a scary human being, and he can easily change that trend right here tonight.
A phenomenal ovation in this arena because the champ is here. John Cena has a gigantic challenge awaiting him in the ring, but Cena doesn't have a reverse gear.
Absolutely not. The champ only goes one way, and that's straight at you.
John Cena, a three-time WWE champion, the handler of Umaga, Armando Estrada, trying to control this undefeated challenger.
Once the bell rings, these two are going to go at each other full force.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WWE Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 353 pounds, Umaga. And from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 248 pounds, he is the WWE Champion, John Cena!
Looking at the champion, I guarantee there is no doubt in their mind as to who is leaving this match with the title around their waist.
Here we go with the WWE Championship on the line. John Cena versus the Samoan Bulldozer Umaga. Big fight feel here in this building.
The undefeated Umaga has set his sights on Cena, and there's nothing left standing in his way. Umaga doesn't just want to beat John Cena, he wants to obliterate him, like he has all his other opponents.
But this is John Cena we're talking about. If anyone can stand up to Umaga's brutality and power, it's him. Cena's going to fight to defend his title with everything he's got. Heading back to the ring.
From way up, a double axe handle. Hey, let's remember this event last year, Byron. New Year's Revolution has not been kind to John Cena. He lost his championship a year ago at this same event.
A mental hurdle Cena needs to overcome for sure. But the past is the past. I think John has a much bigger distraction in front of him right now.
with a crucial elbow. He quickly slides into the ring. Really needs to take this back to the ring ASAP. The referee's not playing around.
Oh, it gets put into the barricade.
Ribs first across the barricade.
Such a unique situation for the champion John Cena tonight. This could be the first time in Cena's career that he comes in as an underdog champion.
And that's a credit to the challenger. Anybody would be an underdog against a man that's undefeated. Umaga simply looks unbeatable.
But John will fight you as long as he's breathing. That's the Cena style.
Umaga with a reversal. Stamina is going to be a key factor in this match tonight. Can Cena weather Umaga's vicious attacks? Can Umaga keep up the offensive pressure as Cena drags this into deep?
Watch out! Senton from the apron! Came down like a lead balloon.
He gets into the ring.
We can see a count out here.
Here we go!
Oh, man, did you see the height?
Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up. Draped across the top rope.
Clubbing forearm!
Cena tonight attempting to do something no one else has been able to do. Be it HBK, Triple H, Kane, the list goes on and on. No one has been able to beat Umaga.
Since debuting in last year's WrestleMania, he's never been pinned, never been submitted. Umaga is a man who's decimated every single thing in his path. It's not hyperbole to call him a dangerous and deadly savage. A completely relentless attack from Umaga.
Cena has no response for Umaga's savage and brutal offense. The whole ring in between them.
Umaga proving to be a relentless super heavyweight, determined on becoming the WWE champion tonight.
Sent right into the corner. Caught him right in the jaw.
Ugh, what a shot.
And don't expect much of a wrestling match in this one. Expect more of a brawl. This is not going to look pretty. It's going to get ugly. This is two trains on a track to a head-on collision.
Toe-to-toe, it's going to be bad, it's going to be bloody, and it will come down to who wants it more.
Bringing this back into the ring. And Cena's starting to falter here.
Umaga is simply overpowering John Cena right now.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Fired hard into the corner. It crashes to the mat. Umaga is truly a specimen to marvel at, Corey. And his handler, Armando Alejandro Estrada, knows he has a thoroughbred on his hands.
There's a difference between thoroughbreds and Umaga, though, Cole. Thoroughbreds can be tamed. Umaga cannot. Estrada can only serve as a mouthpiece for Umaga. He can only help direct Umaga's blind brutality. I think even Estrada knows no one can control the Samoan Bulldozer.
Sharp clothesline.
And with the attacks Umaga has been delivering, you have to think about internal injuries mounting on Cena now. Are we heading towards a countout?
I hope not.
Spinning heel kick.
Rare position for Cena in this fight. We can't often say that John's overpowered in a matchup, but this 360-plus pound Samoan Bulldozer is more than a formidable opponent.
Listen, sometimes when there's a fight, you're not always going to be the biggest. You're not always going to be the strongest. And even if that is the case for Cena tonight, John Cena has never met a fight he didn't like.
Cena will try to gain strength from this capacity crowd in Kansas City, but not even that may be enough to stop a rampaging Umaga. He's got to mind the count-out rules as he heads ringside.
Just getting bounced off the ring post. Cena letting his opponent know who's in charge here.
Oh, and a double axe handle.
Incredible height.
Umaga, of course, coming from a very rich heritage. Some of the greatest athletes in any sport come from the Samoan heritage.
Umaga's aggressiveness can be traced back to his bloodline. When you're fighting a Samoan, you are battling a tough, scary human being.
Super kick! And Umaga... is in control.
Full focus. From Umaga. And into the corner he goes.
Caught him right in the jaw.
Oh, what a shot.
Cena's getting dominated.
John has to find an opening and respond. And a collision in the corner. Rapid fire Samoan drop.
And I could look at Umaga and he reminds me of Yokozuna. His unmatched thickness and size.
And Cena flattened in the corner.
Umaga's just overpowering him. Look at the strength. Into the corner, just setting Cena up.
You have to start to ask yourself, is the end of John Cena near?
I think so. Look out!
What a headbutt. No one has been able to stop Umaga. No one.
You are seeing why Umaga is undefeated. Why no one has been able to stop the Samoan bulldozer.
Here comes Umaga, and Cena catches him with a boot. John Cena from behind, rolls him up, shoulders down, and a kick out by Umaga.
And Cena immediately back into the clutches of Umaga.
I'm not sure what else Cena can do here. I'm not sure John Cena knows how to stop Umaga.
And Corey... no, there's no force equal to being on the receiving end of a headbutt from Umaga.
It's in Umaga's DNA. Generations have perfected the art of using their own skull as a weapon that could stop an elephant. Oh, look out. It's on now.
Here we go. It's popping off.
Neither competitor is backing down.
Nothing pretty here. Just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
Super kick. Gosh. Ooh. Momentum fully shifted to Umaga.
Umaga is showing no mercy out there.
Headbutt to the gut.
Oof. Cena dodges out of that.
Ooh, nice running crossbody.
John Cena with a rough blow there.
Some good offense from Cena there, but it's going to be hard for John to have any lasting effect on such a huge man.
Ah, jeez.
He dodges out of danger.
Good Lord.
Exerting his...
dominance. Brutal attack from Umaga. He smells Cena's blood in the water.
Pulls their opponent in.
Belly to belly.
Lift off.
This'll do it. Umaga, Samoan spike.
We might be moments away from crowning a new champ.
Whip back into the ring.
Here it comes! Samoan spike! The challenger clearing a path. Here it comes!
Samoan spike. We might see a new champion
Going
crowned.
for the cover.
What in the world? What a display of stamina. The champ showing they are truly worthy of this title.
But things might only get harder from here.
And I think we all know this is only going to make a monster like Umaga even angrier. Cena now taking the brunt of the attack.
Cena has to find a way to reassert himself.
Cena and Umaga are out of control, taking each other to their absolute limits.
This has been as physically intense as we expected.
From the top.
Diving headbutt.
Super kick. Gosh. Taking things to the top rope.
From the top rope.
Oh, Samoan splash.
Cover. New champ incoming.
New champion. An undefeated champion.
Here is your winner, and the new WWE Champion, Umaga!
This proves it. Truly no one can withstand Umaga. The Samoan Bulldozer has wrecked his way straight to the WWE Championship. Cena's title reign is over.
An incredibly impressive showing from Umaga tonight. Absolutely leveling John Cena in a savage display of dominance. Here we go with the WWE Championship on the line. John Cena versus the Samoan Bulldozer Umaga. Big fight feel here in this building.
The undefeated Umaga has set his sights on Cena, and there's nothing left standing in his way. Umaga doesn't just want to beat John Cena. He wants to obliterate him, like he has all his other opponents.
But this is John Cena we're talking about.
Here we go with the WWE Championship on the line. John Cena versus the Samoan Bulldozer Umaga. Big fight feel here in this building.
The undefeated Umaga has set his sights on Cena, and there's nothing left standing in his way. Umaga doesn't just want to beat John Cena. He wants to obliterate him, like he has all his other opponents.
But this is John Cena we're talking about. If anyone can stand up to Umaga's brutality and power, it's him. Cena's going to fight to defend his title with everything he's got.
Such a unique situation for the champion John Cena tonight. This could be the first time in Cena's career that he comes in as an underdog champion.
It's a credit to the challenger. Anybody would be an underdog against a man that's undefeated. Umaga simply looks unbeatable.
But John will fight you as long as he's breathing. That's the Cena style.
Going outside. What's he got planned here? Climbing to the top. What's he have in store?
A show of confidence from John Cena.
And he's going to the outside, which will start a count out.
Cena tonight attempting to do something no one else has been able to do. Be it HBK, Triple H, Kane, the list goes on and on. No one has been able to beat Umaga.
Since debuting in last year's WrestleMania, he's never been pinned, never been submitted. Umaga is a man who's decimated every single thing in his path. It's not hyperbole to call him a dangerous and deadly savage. Stamina is going to be a key factor in this match tonight. Can Cena weather Umaga's vicious attacks? Can Umaga keep up the offensive pressure as Cena drags this into deep waters?
I think you're right, Cole. This might just come down to who has more gas in the tank.
Umaga heads up. This is going to be nasty. Oh, vicious headbutt. Umaga is truly a specimen to marvel at, Corey, and his handler, Armando Alejandro Estrada, knows he has a thoroughbred on his hands.
There's a difference between thoroughbreds and Umaga, though, Cole. Thoroughbreds can be tamed. Umaga cannot. Estrada can only serve as a mouthpiece for Umaga. He can only help direct Umaga's blind brutality. I think even Estrada knows no one can control the Samoan Bulldozer.
Ooh, man!
Heading to the outside now.
The barricade.
Getting creative here.
Oh my God! Gut first into the barricade. And here we go, returning to the ring. And he's leaving the ring for the moment.
An all-timer like Cena, not afraid to let his competition know what he thinks of him.
And let's remember this event last year, Byron. New Year's Revolution has not been kind to John Cena. He lost his championship a year ago at this same event.
A mental hurdle Cena needs to overcome for sure. But the past is the past. I think John has a much bigger distraction in front of him right now. Umaga proving to be a relentless super heavyweight, determined on becoming the WWE champion tonight.
Spiked with a Uranagi.
And into the turnbuckle he goes.
Point of the elbow finds the mark. Draped across the top rope.
Clubbing forearm. And don't expect much of a wrestling match in this one. Expect more of a brawl. This is not going to look pretty. It's going to get ugly. This is two trains on a track to a head-on collision.
Toe to toe, it's going to be bad, it's going to be bloody, and it will come down to who wants it more.
And you just see Cena's legs bent. Awkwardly off the steel steps, Umaga really pinpointed a target with that attack.
I don't know if it was strategic on the part of Umaga or just a result of his rampage, but either way, taking out Cena's foundation is going to sway the power advantage into Umaga's favor now.
And with the attacks Umaga has been delivering, you have to think about internal injuries mounting on Cena now.
He's from the top. Look out below. You got to be a certain kind of crazy to even think about attempting that kind of offense, but I can't say it didn't pay off. A rare position for Cena in this fight. We can't often say that John's overpowered in a matchup. This 360-plus pound Samoan Bulldozer is more than a formidable opponent.
Listen, sometimes when there's a fight, you're not always going to be the biggest. You're not always going to be the strongest. And even if that is the case for Cena tonight, John Cena has never met a fight he didn't like.
Cena will try to gain strength from this capacity crowd in Kansas City, but not even that may be enough to stop a rampaging Umaga.
Umaga's going to fly
through the air and connects. Putting it all on the line and coming up big with a breathtaking move.
Jeez. In your head. And Umaga, of course, coming from a very rich heritage. Some of the greatest athletes in any sport come from the Samoan heritage.
Umaga's aggressiveness can be traced back to his bloodline. When you're fighting a Samoan, you are battling a tough, scary human being.
He gets back into the ring.
Oh, no. It's never good when Umaga has that look in his eyes.
Referee's nearing the end of the count. Better get back in the ring. He beats the count. Barely. Gets driven into the corner. And Cena flattened in the corner.
Umaga's just overpowering him. Look at the strength. Into the corner, just setting Cena up.
You have to start to ask yourself, is the end of John Cena near?
I think so. Look out!
What a headbutt. No one has been able to stop Umaga. No one.
You are seeing why Umaga is undefeated. Why no one has been able to stop the Samoan Bulldozer.
Here comes Umaga, and Cena catches him with a boot. John Cena from behind, rolls him up, shoulders. And Corey, you know there's no force equal to being on the receiving end of a headbutt from Umaga.
It's in Umaga's DNA. Generations have perfected the art of using their own skull as a weapon that could stop an elephant.
And gets tossed back into the mat. Cena with a shoulder tackle. And here comes Big Match John.
Don't throw a punch. Don't throw a punch. Oh, that never works.
Sometimes I look at Umaga and it just scares me. I think he forgets that he's even in a championship match. Estrada is very aware of it, but Umaga sometimes looks oblivious to what's going on, other than the fact that he knows he's supposed to hurt his opponent.
Having no conscience is what has set Umaga apart. If he gets confused and the bloodthirst takes over, that's where Estrada becomes useful by directing Umaga back to the ultimate goal.
I think Umaga just doesn't know when to stop attacking. He has no sense of what it means to pull back on the reins, so to speak.
Super kick! We've already seen a few blows land above the neck.
Double leg takedown, got the shoulders down.
A kick out before won by the challenger.
Truly cannot believe that didn't even get a 1 count.
Oh, scouted that one.
Umaga!
Pop-up Samoan drop.
Brutal attack from Umaga. He smells Cena's blood in the water.
Pulls their opponent in.
Belly to belly. Cena is unable to stop this string of offense.
Umaga is simply overpowering John Cena right now.
This'll do it. Umaga.
Oh, Samoan spike.
The challenger might have what it takes to win this.
Oh, he gets the shoulder up before 3.
Based on what we just saw, I think this match is far from over.
This'll do it. Umaga. Samoan spike. They just got as bad as it could for the champ.
New champion. An undefeated champion.
Here is your winner, and the new WWE Champion, Umaga!
This proves it. Truly no one can withstand Umaga. The Samoan Bulldozer has wrecked his way.
Hey, in WWE, things move really fast. If you aren't present in the moment, it can feel like a year goes by in only 2 or 3 minutes. That's why you always have to make time to make sure that you check. Hold on. Did I just hear myself say 3 minutes? Stop. Can you believe I'm actually doing Eric Bischoff's shtick? In the early 2000s, few words sent a shudder through the roster like the words 3 minutes, summoning the fearsome duo of Rosie and Jamal, collectively known as the 3-Minute Warning. Initially hired by the aforementioned Raw general manager Eric Bischoff to interrupt anything he didn't find to be entertaining.
You're just not entertaining me. 3 minutes are just about up.
The two instantly made their mark in WWE with their complete and total decimation of anyone that was targeted. Their formula was really simple. Two bruisers with surprising quickness who took pleasure in throwing opponents all around the ring with reckless abandon. And the trail of bodies left in their wake remains a testament to their devastation. Rosie, older brother of your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, and Jamal, who would in time develop his skills further and take the name of Umaga, were about instant gratification. They treated matches like a race, seeing how much damage they could fit into the shortest time possible.
The 3-minute warning with my brother and my cousin, it was just one of the coolest gimmicks of all time to me. It was catchy, you know what I mean? Like, you kind of knew what was happening. And I feel like we all remember when the 3-minute warning hit for the first time. You know, the whole Den TV area just lit up.
Every match was a train wreck, as the two would use their size to overwhelm most opponents, coupling that with incredible tag team maneuvers to increase the carnage to its maximum levels. That approach, maximizing damage while minimizing time, was a 3-minute warning signature. The team itself saw its run in WWE last for a little over a year, but in that time managed to make such an impression with the WWE Universe that it still resonates today. They are proof of the impact anyone can make if they capitalize on their opportunities, as 3-minute warning did every single time.
It was a short-lived gimmick, but it was a really cool gimmick, and I just think it shows the versatility of, hey, if you need us to go out there and tell you a Broadway story, I'll cover 2 hours if you like. But if you need us to come out in 3 minutes to make an impact, we can do that too. But you gotta be really good to be thrown in there with the very, very best in the industry. I'm getting all pumped and proud, you know, for my brother and my cousin right now, just thinking about it.
Here in the WWE 2K25 showcase, we have selected another team that embodies the same mindset in Akam and Razor the AOP. Similar to Jamal and Rosie, these two look to inflict the most pain in the most efficient manner. Like 3-minute warning, AOP happily dispatches when summoned. Like 3-minute warning, AOP features two Goliaths who will hurl your body from pillar to post before finally bringing it all to a most painful conclusion. It's up to you in this Extreme Rules contest to beat the AOP to the punch and showcase the Wrecking Crew approach that made 3-minute warning the premier bruiser squad in all of WWE. And don't worry, we will give you more than 3 minutes to make that fact perfectly clear. As a matter of fact, take your time and enjoy dishing out the punishment.
AOP is here, ready to wreak havoc. And they want to prove 3-minute warning has nothing on them.
Two roughneck teams ready to use this Extreme Rules stipulation to the fullest.
The following contest is a tag team Extreme Rules match and accompanied by Paul Ellering at a combined weight of 620 pounds. Akam and Razor, the authors of Pain.
AOP look unintimidated by the task at hand. They are totally prepared for the merciless tandem of 3-minute warning.
You know, there's actually a lot in common between these two teams in terms of tactics and physicality.
And guys, the authors of Pain now have 3 minutes.
And at a combined weight of 770 pounds, Rosie and Jamal. 3-minute warning.
Authors of Pain versus 3-minute warning is a recipe for brutality and ruthless carnage.
And that's in a regular match, Cole. This is Extreme Rules.
These two hit squads are going to tear each other apart.
3-minute warning made a career out of demolishing anyone who got in their way. Why would AOP be any different?
Because that's exactly what AOP does too. They play the same game as 3-minute warning.
Here we go with AOP and 3-minute warning going head-to-head. This is an Extreme Rules cover here. Is it enough?
Gets the shoulder up. He is going to take this match as long and as far as he needs to.
Boom, what a punch! Rosie and Jamal tell their victims that they will feel the 3-minute warning. What does that mean, Corey?
Well, it means a lot of superstars will get run over by the pain train, and it's only going to feel like the longest 3 minutes of their lives. There it is. He can end it here.
Shoulder up, and the referee ends the count.
Getting the shoulder up before 2 tells me the end is not near.
He answers right back. Tossing them aside.
I've seen Saxton thrown out of a few local bars like that before.
Please don't remind me, Corey.
And he's going with the great equalizer here, the steel chair.
Superstar setting up.
Why for the hardcore style of 3-minute warning? Both of these men are from the hood, so to speak. Grew up in the streets, brought up to be tough. Rosie and Jamal have a rough tenacity.
A duo that couldn't care less about headlocks. They're just all about beating the hell out of you. 3-minute warning's thug-like tactics need to be respected.
Rosie and Jamal only care about one thing, and that's the winner's purse.
Retaliation from Razor.
T-bone into a power slam.
That move had the amount of force akin to a natural disaster.
Oh my gosh, what impact!
And Razor's confidence has to be rocked after that.
Yeah, Rosie delivering the pain.
Turns it around.
Vicious right forearm.
Clothesline.
Man, Rosie and Jamal, Akam and Razor representing the biggest, most imposing teams WWE has ever seen. Both teams don't care what the motive is, don't care who the target is. Their goal always remains the same, and that is complete destruction of the opposition.
We call them equal opportunity ass kickers. The first few rows should take a couple steps back because no one's safe when you're in the vicinity of these teams. Here we go, Byron. Samoan drop. Oh, man.
Taking this match to the outside.
That elbow looked like it hurt.
A running body press. Pay special attention to Rosie in this matchup. 6'5", 300. seconds. This guy is a pure athlete.
Rosie played high school football with a legendary running back before playing college ball in her kick right in the face. 3-minute warning might just be done messing around. Stop in the leg.
And he gets delivered back into the ring. Oh, look at it, torture their opponent. Oh, this isn't going to be good. Oh, man. Tossed back into the ring. Ooh. And what need is there to go looking under the apron like this?
He's got a sledgehammer. Oh, man, this is not going to end well.
Just look at the size of all these superstars. The ring had to be reinforced before this match. Over 30
from the apron. Oh, a sledgehammer to the midsection will knock the wind out of you.
Boom! Every successive move is putting their opponent in a dicey situation.
We knew this would be a grueling and punishing match, but AOP and 3-minute warning are exceeding all expectations.
What a headbutt. Vicious. I think he's totally gassed.
And in these situations, it's hard to not.
Looking to put this one away here.
He just fell to their demise.
Rosie and Jamal survive Extreme Rules.
Here are your winners, Rosie and Jamal. 3-minute warning.
Gotta give it up to 3-minute warning. In a contest between two of the most badass squads we've ever seen, they were the tougher competitors.
Yeah, but AOP certainly made 3-minute warning earn this win. Just think about all the carnage we witnessed here tonight.
We got 3-minute warning and the authors of pain clashing tonight in what should
we've come to the part of the showcase where we get to talk.
And Byron, Becky... Charlotte, Becky Lynch. Tamina, Carmella, Natalya, all with a chance to make history. All with the opportunity to be called the first ever Miss Money in the Bank.
The revolution that became an evolution only continues in the women's division. One of these women will climb the ladder and earn the opportunity of a lifetime.
And looking at the playing field, the majority of these women love to utilize their submission offense to put opponents away.
Tapping someone out won't win this match, but these women should not shy away from using the biggest weapons in their arsenal.
We've heard Becky say she was going to rip arms off tonight. You can't exactly climb a ladder with no arms.
And outside she goes. What's her plan here? Such a dangerous setting for all these superstars. Ladders are everywhere. Each competitor is only limited by their imagination.
Your head has to be on a constant swivel. Ladders will be used as weapons. Anything can happen to get that briefcase. Swinging the elbow to halt the offense.
The contract that can change lives hanging above the ring. Probably the most profitable opportunity in our sport. 15 out of 17 superstars have success. Cashed in the Money in the Bank contract.
A surprise cash-in has only failed once, and the other time cash-in was awarded to a week in advance. You are almost certain to become the next SmackDown Women's Champion if you grab the contract tonight.
Boom! That puts her on the offensive. Climbing up, but is there enough time to go for the win?
Up the ladder now on the apron.
The focus is on winning any longer. No way. She gets Becky with a counter.
No safe haven in this match. These ladders can be your best friend or your worst enemy. There's no allies in this match. It's everyone for herself.
There's no room for friends when history is being made. Not when you can go down in the record books as the first Miss Money in the Bank. I assure you this is even harder than it looks.
Try not to fumble around too much here.
Headed up that ladder. Center of the ring.
18.
So close to victory.
The whole match is literally in the palm of their hands.
Placed against the turnbuckle. It seems like that slap might have had a little extra hostility behind it. Ladder set right in the middle of the ring. Starts the climb, but needs to move quickly.
Tamina not caring that Becky's a fan favorite. The crowd's adulation is meaningless. All that matters is the contract suspended above the ring.
Tamina's been showing so much dominance in this match.
Hands must be shaking up there, making it difficult to capture glory.
Needs to move quick here.
This might be her chance.
Every second up there is allowing the opposition to recover.
Better hurry.
Bang! Backbreaker. 3 second-generation superstars competing in this match. Carmella, Charlotte, and Tamina. And Natalya, of course, a third-generation superstar. Women bred for these kind of moments.
Any of these women will add a significant chapter to her legacy if she can become the first Miss Money in the Bank.
Taking things back into the ring. Well, Carmella is certainly being tested now.
Charlotte showing an aggression that won't be contained.
Ladder set right in the middle of the ring. Starts to climb, but needs to move quickly. Working on the hook here.
Looks like scaling the ladder was the easy part of the job. Unhooking the prize is the big challenge.
Natalya has a grip, but
Carmella with a super kick.
Charlotte doesn't have a chance of coming back from that maneuver.
Power slam. Good night.
Is there anyone more intimidating in this group than Tamina?
I've said it before, it could be a coming out party for Tamina. This is her time to live up to her family's legacy.
If Tamina wins the contract, it guarantees her first title opportunity in over 2
years. More than an opportunity, it pretty much guarantees Tamina will become the next women's champion.
What a way to get out of that one.
What impact! Right in the kisser. Ooh.
Looking for more damage here.
Release back suplex. Oh, look at this hair pull mat slam. Mounting a downed opponent. Look at them go over and over and over again.
And a slap, too.
Money in the Bank briefcase still hanging high. This is what it's all about. The opportunity of a lifetime.
What are you willing to do? How much can you sacrifice to be the first Miss Money in the Bank?
And she's positioning the ladder perfectly in the center of the ring there.
Watch out!
And Becky gets caught by an effective attack there.
This deep into a ladder match, the last thing you want is to start breaking down.
Climbing up, but is there enough time to go for the win? She's in place. Can she end this here?
It's just a matter of time now.
No room for error on top of the ladder.
Big opportunity for Carmella. Can she pull it down?
It all comes down to this moment.
But so much could still go wrong here.
And once again, she's put on the back foot.
Yeah, when ladders are part of the match, you really can't expect anything less.
My goodness, did you hear that shot? Countered by Charlotte.
Sidewalk slam.
Oh, chair shot delivered.
Nasty chop delivered by Charlotte.
Natural selection by Charlotte.
Bye-bye, Carmella. I don't think she'll be climbing a ladder after that.
Slides under the ropes. Back into the ring. Getting clubbed by the act. Handle.
From behind. Back suplex.
The ladder, center of the ring.
This is where you need to be.
Nice reversal by Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte driving Tamina, and both tumble to the floor.
Both women crashing down hard. The Queen, Charlotte Flair, the first to her feet, surveying the situation.
Oh, my driving Tamina into the steps.
Well, you are seeing a heightened level of aggression, heightened level of intensity from all these competitors because of the stakes involved.
Guys, where's Charlotte going?
Flair looking to up the ante now from the top.
Oh, my goodness, taking out everybody.
The Queen rising to the occasion.
What you just saw is why we say
Charlotte is genetically superior.
Yeah, undeniable athleticism from the Queen. Can it pave her way to the top of the ladder? History on the line. Guaranteed championship opportunity. Nothing but carnage. Happening in this one.
5 women fighting for their key to destiny, willing to go through hell for it.
Tamina's absolutely wrecking shop on Natalya, making sure the veteran won't have the strength to climb a ladder at all.
I can't see this fight going much deeper.
And at this point, you really have to wonder how much longer she has left in this match.
Action's spilling toward us. This is probably a good time to take our things and go. is slipping away from Lynch.
Becky's facing adversity here.
Look at this. She's going for her destiny, guys.
But she better hurry. She doesn't have much time.
We might want to get mobile, boys.
Let's hope the visit to our desk is only temporary. We'll focus on obtaining the prize.
But it looks like that hook is causing a lot of problems up there.
Just has to unhook it. It's close. Carmella has the briefcase. Mella is Miss Money in the Bank.
Your winner of the Money in the Bank contract and the first ever Miss Money in the Bank.
We've come to the part of the showcase where we get to talk about Tamina. Ever since walking in WWE,
Charlotte, Becky Lynch, Tamina, Carmella, Natalya, all with a chance to make history. All with the opportunity to be called the first ever Miss Money in the Bank.
The revolution that became an evolution only continues in the women's division. One of these women will climb the ladder and earn the opportunity of a lifetime.
A contract that can change lives hanging above the ring. Probably the most opportunity in our sport. 15 out of 17 superstars have successfully cashed in the Money in the Bank contract.
A surprise cash-in has only failed once, and the other failed cash-in was awarded to a week in advance. You are almost certain to become the next SmackDown Women's Champion if you grab the contract tonight.
Such a dangerous setting for all these superstars. Ladders are everywhere. Each competitor is only limited by their imagination.
Your head has to be on a constant swivel. Ladders will be used as weapons. Anything can happen to get that briefcase.
No safe haven in this match. He's left on the apron. What?
A leg drop.
I have a feeling we're about to get a front row seat, gentlemen.
Drop kick to the spine. That move was a thank you shot to the so-called Netherlands. Tamina landing heavy offense on Charlotte.
Charlotte thought tonight would be an ascension to her throne. Tamina's here to rule that team. Golly, that sounded rough.
Carmella might need to start leaning on her in-ring IQ after an attack like that.
Yeah, as Becky's trademark brashness continues to serve her well in this one.
Is there anyone more intimidating in this group than Tamina?
I've said it before. It could be a coming-out party for Tamina. This is her time to live up to her family's legacy.
If Tamina wins the contract, it guarantees her first title opportunity in over 2 years.
More than an opportunity, it pretty much guarantees Tamina will become the next women's champion.
Tamina gets out of harm's way.
And now Tamina sitting ringside. She's bringing the fight outside.
Oh, my God.
Going straight to the top turnbuckle.
Taking flight.
Whoa, what a landing.
All that size and momentum landing with a sickening thud. 3 second-generation superstars competing in this match. Carmella, Charlotte, and Tamina. And Natalya, of course, a third-generation superstar. Women bred for these kind of moments.
Any of these women will add a significant chapter to her legacy see if she can become the first Miss Money in the Bank.
And the announce table's getting a makeover.
That's not very feng shui.
That definitely says more chaos to me.
Oh, a Samoan drop.
Ladder's in position. Gonna make the climb. He's got it in her hands.
Can she end it here?
It's gonna take some time, but you got to just keep going.
Trying to reach it, trying to win.
Time is your enemy here. I just don't know if there's enough of it to get it down.
And looking at the playing field, the majority of these women love to utilize their submission offense to put opponents away.
Tapping someone out won't win this match, but these women should not shy away from using the biggest weapons in their arsenal.
We've heard Becky say she was going to rip arms out tonight. You can't exactly climb a ladder with no arms. Getting her set up for something in the corner.
In the corner. We know that taking out the legs is one of the most effective strategies in any match.
Pin. Pulling the trachea.
And Charlotte is put in check there.
If this keeps up, climbing that ladder is going to be very difficult.
One wicked attack after another.
She retires from the top.
Now here's Carmella.
That was just incredible hang time.
Was willing to take the high risk to the outside, and it paid off.
Let's go. She just released the hold.
Maybe she has something better in mind. Charlotte clearly not thinking much of her opponent right here.
Quickly climbing with...
No! Absolutely insane!
From high up on the ladder, crushing the opposition with their full weight. Kick to the gut. Oh, brutal forearm.
Scoop slam, making it look easy.
Oh, the back of the neck.
And full control here.
She's being derailed here.
This deep into a ladder match, the last thing you want is to start breaking down.
Becky will slow her opponent with a kick to the gut, and now going to turn things here. What a slam! Michinoku drive. Oh, her endurance is really being tested now.
Yeah, but when ladders are part of the match, you really can't expect anything less. Up the ladder now. Let's see if this is right for the picking.
The prize is in sight, but is it in reach?
The longer this goes, the more likely we can see a hard crash back to the canvas.
German suplex!
Woo. History on the line. Guaranteed championship opportunity. Nothing but
The boat, Natalya, doing what she does best. Sharpshooter applied. Using the submission to weaken the opponent. Smart strap.
And look at her giving up. She's quitting, but it doesn't save her from the hold here.
up to the electric chair, down for the drop.
To the back of the neck. Not done yet.
Down they go. What?
And Carmella with a takedown, looking for...
Oh, look out.
Letting go of her hold here.
Maybe she thinks enough damage has been done.
Oh, look at this. Hair pull that slam.
And she heads out to the floor.
Obviously was in need of a breather.
Setting up the ladder.
This could be it.
Climbing up. But is there enough time to go for the win? Trying to grab it.
Slow and steady won't win the race in this situation.
Oh, strong impact. Ladder set right in the middle of the ring. Starts to climb, but needs to move quickly.
She's going for it.
She certainly is. She can do it.
Heart has to be pumping right now.
Needs to focus and pull it together. Nice reversal by Charlotte Flair. What you just...
Saw is why we say Charlotte is genetically superior.
Yeah, undeniable athleticism from the Queen. Can it pave her way to the top of the line?
This battle's found its way right to our doorstep. Tamina's absolutely wrecking shop on Natalya, making sure the veteran won't have... the strength to climb a ladder at all.
And now she's making it to the top rope here.
Off the ladder now. Let's see if this is right for the picking.
And enters back into the ring.
Gonna try and unhook it now.
Victory is literally within reach.
Is this the right time? Is this the career-making moment?
Boom! And Carmella continues to get roughed up in this match.
Yeah, you get the sense that Tamina is tapping into another level here, and it could pay off. Ladders in position. Gonna make the climb. Don't do it. Oh, you can feel it in this building right now.
Ladders are just not for home improvements anymore. And get sent right into the corner. Mudhole stomping.
Man, what a hit.
Meanwhile, it's Carmella. Carmella gets waylaid. Powerful contact by Tamina.
And a stiff shot to her core there. Up the ladder now. Let's see if this is right for the picking.
She's stretching, but can she get a grip?
Seems to be struggling a bit up there.
Yeah, sweaty palms making this difficult.
Ladder set right in the middle of the ring. Starts to climb, but needs to move quickly. Reaching for the prize.
Maybe this isn't a good position to go for it.
That certainly seems to be having trouble up there. Natalya trying to reach out for the contract.
For the history books. And a fourth name once more.
Have to move fast. Time is of the essence.
Victory is literally within her reach here.
Any opening could be the opening. You just have to go for it. Oof.
Straight forearm. Jumping headbutt.
Steel chair to the temple. Oh, my goodness.
It's absolute pandemonium in here.
And it's all because of the willpower these superstars are showing.
And the damage is just going to keep on coming if you can't find the defense for this.
She's bringing the table into play here.
She is done playing around.
She gets put in the corner. Oh, kicks right to the midsection. Opponent dropped in the corner and unloading. And this one's taken to the outside. Back into the ring she comes. And she's fine taking this to the outside.
Super kick. Becky's hope to reclaim her women's championship is looking a whole lot bleaker now.
We've got to acknowledge these fans. A packed arena, and we're hearing every single voice.
It is loud and it is mad in here.
We got a little tandem offense in our future. How about it?
She's setting the ladder up dead center.
Well, her eyes are on the prize now.
Headed up that ladder. Center of the ring. This is the chance. Could be the only one.
Might be a little overzealous going for it here.
Too late to stop now, though.
She's reaching for it.
The boat, Natalya, doing what she does best.
And taking aim right at the midsection with this offense.
She decides to just let go, but why let go of the submission?
Becky Lynch setting up for her. Oh, no, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Disarmer locked in.
She's trapped in the submission. This won't. She releases the hold.
No harm in changing things up if a submission isn't working the way you want it to.
She's struggling to get back up, but she's about to feel so much worse.
Flying.
Some agility gets her out of dodge.
Nice takedown by Becky, looking for the armbar.
They'll disarm her.
Trying to fight out of this submission. I bet we see it.
She's tapping, but it doesn't matter at all in this situation.
Stepping out of the ring here. Look at this.
Snap suplex.
Now Carmella.
Oh, fellas, we are looking at a mounted thrashing here. All over the place.
Gets lifted into position. Down into the shoulder. She's headed outside now.
I wonder what her game plan is.
Head scissors.
Round and round we go.
Exhibiting some amazing acrobatics. And the body continues to be the focus of the offense.
Yeah, it's a great way to slow down and debilitate your opponent.
Mounting. And hammered away.
Flair delivering the chop. Natural selection.
The Queen has put an opponent in the dirt, and now the ladder to her throne awaits.
Oh, what a chop. And now tying up the leg.
Straight to the knee.
Here we go. Ladder set up in the middle of the ring.
Perfectly positioned.
Shoulder right to the knee. Decides to leave the confines of the ring. But now Natalya.
Foot to the belly. Ooh. Up to the electric chair, down for the drop.
Setting up the ladder for something big here.
Definitely has something planned, but what?
Down with force. Driven down face first.
Look at this. She's going for her destiny, guys.
But she better hurry. She doesn't have much time. Ladder's in position. Gonna make the climb.
Climbing up. But is there enough time to go for the win?
Ladder's in position. Gonna make the climb. Oh, man.
Hands on, but can't quite grab it.
All eyes are glued high above the ring.
Got hit by the thrown kendo stick. Any one of these attacks could cause irreparable damage, but I don't think you can come back from this many.
Man, a right forearm on point.
Oh, right on the arm.
Not good. Carmella is lasered in. Let's go, Mella.
Oh, this is Natalya's wheelhouse.
The Hart family legacy lives on. Sharpshooter applied. Just looking to do some damage.
And she's tapping, but it doesn't even matter. It can't save her here. Oh, look at Becky. Down she goes.
She's got her bell locked, but she can take it. It's got to be a matter of seconds before we hear something.
Let's go over submission hold.
Not sure what she's got planned here.
She's locked in. About to go for the kill. And she wisely heads back to the ring.
This could be the beginning of the end.
Uh-oh. Head up that ladder. Center of the ring.
This has just turned into something that isn't a match.
And the agony has no reason to end as we see her tapping out in pain.
Down first. Taking a little tour of ringside, and guess where? One of the pit stops. Flapjack.
God, landing face first.
Off the ladder now. Let's see if this is right for the picking.
Climbing up. But is there enough time to go for the win? She's grabbing at the prize now.
The crowd is going absolutely crazy right now.
They know this could be it.
Tamina has it.
Fingertips away from winning the contract.
Struggling a bit here to get it down.
Danger growing with every second. It's almost down. My hands would be shaking.
Carmella with a super kick.
That will hinder her competition from getting anywhere near a ladder now. Oh! Ooh, well measured.
Incoming. Big headbutt to the guts.
Headed up that ladder. Center of the ring.
You see that height on that?
Off the ladder now. Let's see if this is right for the picking.
Trying to reach it. Trying to win.
Every second up there is allowing the opposition to recover.
Better hurry.
She's looking to grab it to win it all.
This is so tense.
The WWE Universe is waiting with bated breath.
Gonna be tough to stop this victory from happening now.
Impossible. Sliding back in under the ropes here. Forearms for the second rope.
Driving down. Boom. Utilizing the unforgiving steel of the ladder.
Ooh, bullseye.
Stiff headbutt. Big drop of the leg.
Oh, ouch. Oh, what a kick.
Leg drop.
A non-stop assault from Tamina here.
And this one is all Tamina.
And now Carmella.
Natalya's night could have just ended right there. She might not be in any condition to climb a ladder.
She's leaning the ladder in the corner. I've never seen anything good come out of this. Counter from Tamina. Oh, what a leg drop. Becky Lynch suplex rolls through into the disarmer. This could be over.
Got the disarmer.
She can tap out all she wants. It's not going to put an end to the suffering.
She's heading outside the ring now.
Had the foresight to get out of that one.
Charlotte Flair with a trademark chopping.
Natural selection. Bye-bye, Carmella. I don't think she'll be climbing a ladder after that.
She's set the ladder up dead center.
Her eyes are on the prize now.
Ladder set right in the middle of the ring. Starts to climb, but needs to move quickly.
She's going for it.
She certainly is. She can do it.
The whole match is literally in the palm of their hands.
Charlotte with a limited window here.
Hands on the briefcase.
Could be mere seconds away from unhooking it now.
Looks to have a firm grasp on it, too.
Here we go. Slow and steady won't win the race in this situation. Can't waste any time now. Got to get it off that hook.
On the apron. The hardest part of the ring. Getting back into the ring now.
Oh, looking to cripple the leg.
Setting up the ladder, setting the ring.
Definitely the spot you want to put it.
Ladder set right in the middle of the ring. Starts to climb, but needs to move quickly. Full focus on obtaining the prize.
Hands must be shaking up there, making it difficult to capture glory.
Climbing up, but is there enough time to go for the win? Reaching the very top of the ladder.
I hope they know what they're doing. Oh, man.
She's stretching, but can she get a grip?
But it looks like that hook is causing a lot of problems up there. This could be it.
That's it. Tamina has the briefcase. Tamina is Miss Money in the Bank.
The winner of the Money in the Bank contract and the first ever Miss Money in the Bank, Tamina!
any member of this family that enters the professional wrestling business knows about the expectations that are going to be on their back. They know about the prestige that their very name carries. They know that those who came before them have accomplished so much. Bearing the weight of those legacies can prove to be way too much for almost anyone. But that was never the case for Jimmy and Jey Uso. Jimmy and Jey Uso looked to be stars from the very start, constantly evolving their look, style, and offense as they progressed in their careers. Face paint and war dances would fade away, and the two would embrace the day one-ish mentality, looking to punish opponents and send them to the Uso Penitentiary. The Usos are 8-time WWE Tag Team Champions. The Usos have main evented WrestleMania after initially fighting for a mere spot on the card. The Usos were the premier team of the 2010s. The Usos are the greatest team of all time. Jimmy and Jey are poetry in motion, each knowing what the other is looking to do next, each using every bit of savvy they gained growing up in professional wrestling to keep their edge. And sure, in recent years, it's been difficult between the two. Jimmy did cost Jey his match at SummerSlam against your tribal chief, Roman Reigns. After months of the anger building between the two, Jimmy and Jey ended up as the first two entrants in the 2024 Royal Rumble match, bringing things to a head. But even that moment wasn't enough to settle the issue, and so they would fight again at WrestleMania 40. Jey Uso truly became main event and found his inner yeet, even adding another tag team championship with Cody Rhodes as his partner. As your wise man eventually would suffer as well, Jimmy found himself betrayed by Solo Sikoa and unceremoniously dumped out of Solo's version of the Bloodline. When Jimmy and Jey are a tag team, they are pure art. They are the reason for the resurgence of tag team wrestling's popularity over the last 15 years. And perhaps, oh, perhaps, their grandest moment came during the 2017 Hell in a Cell, when they would lock horns with perhaps their greatest opposition ever, The New Day. From July to October of that year, the SmackDown Tag Team titles would change hands 4 times between the two teams, both looking for ultimate bragging rights. The Usos' connection as twins always gave them an upper hand with most teams. But the New Day had their own trick, utilizing the Freebird rule to allow any 2 of the 3 members to compete in any match. Jimmy and Jey could never know for sure who the opponents would be, with a different game plan needed for each iteration. With nothing clearly settled after 4 months, the New Day would offer to defend inside Hell in a Cell, and the Usos gladly accepted. We've seen the Usos showcase tag team wrestling at its most beautiful. Now we want you to showcase the brutality that exists within Hell in a Cell. Big E and Xavier Woods are going to use everything at their disposal to take you down. But you've been down since day one. Now it's time to force the New Day to realize there's nothing wrong with them being in second place, and there's nothing that's stopping you inside Hell in a Cell.
prepared to kick off Hell in a Cell with the 4-time tag team champions?
The following is a tag team Hell in a Cell match and is for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship and accompanied by Kofi Kingston at a combined weight of 490 pounds. The SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Xavier Woods and Big E, the New Day.
Well, I can't say that I'm ever prepared for a man swiveling his hips and playing the trombone on the way to the biggest fight of his life.
This is our first Hell in a Cell match of the night. The New Day actually requested this match to defend their tag titles.
Who would have thought 4 months ago when this rivalry began that it would end once and for all inside Hell in a Cell?
New Day about to make it evident that the time for fun and games is over.
This is the first time that tag titles will ever be defended inside Hell in a Cell.
And at a combined weight of 493 pounds, Jimmy and Jay, the Usos.
Tonight in Detroit, the Usos welcoming New Day into the penitentiary. This is going to be like a Chow Hall beatdown.
In every sport you hear about super teams. Well, tonight we're seeing 2 super teams of the modern era. This is going to be special.
Tornado tag rules here, gentlemen. 2-on-2 as Kofi is going to be locked outside the structure.
Pinfall or submission needs to happen in the ring, but we all know this fight's going to go everywhere before that happens. Matchups like these are why I love tag team wrestling.
Remember, this match is under Tornado tag team rules, a 2-on-2. Match with the pinfall and submission has to happen inside the ring. In the Hell in a Cell. No tags, no countouts, no disqualification.
The Usos and the New Day came into this match expecting and prepared to raise the bar, raise the level of competition, and make history. This is going to be unforgettable.
So many amazing matches between these two teams. They said it this past week on SmackDown. No matter where we are, we put on a show.
The Usos and New Day have a unified goal to raise the bar of tag team competition, to bring the division to a whole nother level.
You know, in basketball, they talk about super teams. Well, these 2 teams are the proverbial super teams in WWE.
The champ creating some distance with that move.
And he re-enters into the ring.
Oh, pretty drop kick.
He's getting back up, but I don't think he's going to like what he finds.
What's he up? Watch out! Diving shoulder tackle. The pin for the championship. And he breaks the count quickly.
Still in it. What a display here. Counters on both sides.
All the talking we've heard leading into this match. We've heard the Usos call the New Day, quote, 3 clowns on a tricycle.
Look, the Usos love the trash talk, but they deliver. And don't act like the New... They don't throw verbal jabs either. We had Big E earlier here saying how he's going to drop some gloom and doom of biblical proportions. A prophecy Big E is fully capable of backing, too.
Corey, for as entertaining as the New Day are, they can scrap with the best of them. Remember that.
Look, don't let the booty-os and trombones fool you. New Day can get down dirty, especially when and the Usos pushing them. New Day are prepared for an all-out brawl tonight.
And nothing magical coming from the New Day there.
Yeah, as the Usos showing just how no-nonsense they can be.
Oh, man.
Corey, a few weeks ago, we saw the New Day walk out of SmackDown as champs in a street fight. The match the Usos handpicked, but this environment is totally different.
There's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. I think the New Day played right into the Usos' hand when they selected this match. Jimmy and Jay have a street mentality. They're perfectly equipped to turn Hell in a Cell into the Uso penitentiary.
Heading back into the ring now. Power! Spinebuster! And look at front knee, back suplex.
Textbook scoop slam.
Got flipped upside down there. Ooh. The Usos following the footsteps of many great family tag teams. Jay and Jimmy's own father was in the room.
Would be a very proud moment for the NY. Family, if take it over, go for the win here.
Keeps his team in this one. Over the top and lands awkwardly outside.
Looking to explore every inch of hell here now.
Tagged with a punch.
Big pin, title in the balance.
The challenger stays alive.
If that won't beat him, I'm not sure anything will.
What's he planning to do here? Roll him on his belly, single leg crab.
Yank.
Usos and New Day going at it inside Hell in a Cell, and Jey Uso set outside the ring, and now the New Day on the attack. Big E, as aggressive as I've ever seen him here tonight. And Xavier Woods now with toys, kendo sticks in hand.
And it's about to get more aggressive, more vicious, more barbaric. I've never seen this vicious of a side from the New Day.
It's what Hell in a Cell does to you.
Oh, now with the kendo sticks, Xavier Woods unloading. Well, you're saying it, Byron. Hell in a Cell makes you do some awful things. Just attempting to survive, attempting to win.
Do whatever you want, punish however you want. Right now, that seems to be the mission statement of the New Day in order to retain the SmackDown Tag Team titles.
And that's what it's about, proving you're the best. into one of the most insane environments in WWE today. The New Day have just changed. The whole complexion of this match. I don't know if I've seen New Day go to these lengths before.
Well, no time to be a jovial bunch when you're in a cell, Michael. Tonight, it's not about entertaining. It's about putting your sworn enemy to rest for good.
Oh, that hurt right in the kidney.
Golly. Talking to Xavier, he told me the one thing the Usos have taught us is that we have to embrace a more lawless culture here in WWE. A more lawless culture in this rivalry.
And that could be the reason the New Day chose to have this match in the Hell in a Cell. It's been such a chaotic rivalry. Therefore, only this kind of lawless match could finally put an end.
Big E! Shows that the REC dub as a kendo stick is introduced to the proceedings.
A quick reversal by Jay.
That's one way to get your opponent out of the corner.
The champ goes for the cover. The kick out, only one.
We are this far into the match. Where is this energy coming from?
Got right in the solar plexus.
Setting up for something here. Oh, what a shot of the ear. Power slam. Lands a kick to the gut.
Overhand.
Rocket kick.
Back into the ring now.
Oh, just grinding the edge of the chair into their body.
Oh my God, a steel chair. The champ struggling to fight back.
It's time to catch that second, maybe even third win.
The champion taking even more of a beating here.
And his body has to be in extreme amounts of pain right now. Swing on sight and don't stop swinging till it's over. The Usos being relentless in their punishment.
Heading for the top. Has the champ pin. Is this it? Kicks it. He still has life.
Both competitors digging deep into their wells to keep this match going.
And Jimmy and Big E slugging it out middle of the ring. This has been a vicious, brutal match between two of the great tag teams today.
Here comes Jey Uso into the fray alongside of his brother.
Bang! Double super kick.
And the Usos now looking for that patented Uso splash from the top rope.
Uso splash. The cover to win the tag team titles, and Woods handcuffs it all, breaks it up.
At the last possible second, Xavier Woods saving this match for his team.
Credit to Woods for his never say die attitude, but Xavier Woods is outgunned right now.
And look at Woods still fighting back.
Yeah, with the handcuffs. Using the handcuffs as a weapon.
That's smart.
And Woods now down. And trying to still fight back. What heart from Xavier Woods.
That Hart may not have much more fight left. Jimmy and Jay back up to the top one more time.
Uso splash in stereo. The cover. The Usos win the tag team titles.
Here are your winners and the new SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the Usos!
Next on our showcase is someone who wasn't born into this family, but has put in the time and more than earned her spot. She's always happy to leave haters in the rear view, and when she enters the room, you will undoubtedly feel the glow. Of course, I'm talking about Naomi, who many of you may know has reigned as Jimmy Uso's wife and queen for over 10 years. There's the old saying that behind every good man is an even better woman, and this could not ring more true than Naomi, who I will say is an absolute treasure.
For the first time ever, we have a women's championship match here in the Middle East, in Saudi Arabia. Bayley against Naomi. Will Bayley's record-setting reign? Guys, a very important component of this match. Bayley has won every title available in WWE. Bayley has accomplished it all. But the one thing Bayley has never done in her career, she's never beaten Naomi.
And believe me, that is a huge point of confidence for Naomi and a huge pressure on Bayley.
Guys, a very important component of this match. Bayley has won every title available in WWE. Bayley has accomplished it all. But the one thing Bayley has never done in her career, she's never beaten Naomi.
And believe me, that is a huge point of confidence for Naomi and a huge pressure on Bayley.
Yeah, but Bayley thrives under pressure. Her resume speaks for itself.
Bayley having every reason to be confident headed into this matchup. But 279 days as champion, Corey, can take a toll on you. Bayley has been carrying an exhausting weight on her shoulder for a long time.
I don't think it's taking flight. Good Lord, taking flight. No matter who you are when you crash on the floor, a searing pain races through your body.
Kick to the gut.
Guys, we should really watch out. This could spill over here in an instant.
Bayley's being caught off guard by Naomi. The champ wasn't expecting such a flurry of offense from the challenger.
Lands a timely reversal.
Bayley managing to find some of that needed breathing room.
That could be the spark Bayley was looking for.
That was a furious assault from the champion. Each blow coming in harder than the last.
We know that Naomi's going to want to pick up the pace in this match, but Bayley's going to look to wear Naomi down.
Yeah, Bayley's going to want to slow down the pace and let the adrenaline wear off for Naomi. Bayley can also turn up the aggression here in a way I'm not quite sure Naomi can match.
And Naomi keeping Bayley on her toes. Was pushing the pace on the champion.
Naomi moving fast, showing that superior athleticism. Bayley might not be able to keep up here.
No.
Oh, not looking so high and mighty now, is she? No sign of hesitation, and that...
Oh! A slingshot cross body!
Took flight and... landed a direct hit.
Came in like a wrecking ball. I've never seen that hit so hard before.
And now she delivers her back into the ring. I don't think I've ever seen a champion feel as disrespected as Bayley has, Corey, because Bayley's talked a lot about how people think she's an afterthought as a champion. Everybody talks about these two are clearly fired up, going blow for blow.
Naomi isn't feeling intimidated by the moment.
Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this.
Slugging away with everything they've got. Two titans, trading strikes, and refusing to back down.
The fight is on. It is furious. What a forearm. Adrenaline pumping. Here she goes. Top rope. From way up the top. Down. And the pin. Title on the line. Oh. Barely down for a 1 count.
She's still in this one.
Drop kick. And I think it was you, Byron, who asked Bayley if she changed. And she said, I didn't change. I just did what I had to do, and look what I've done.
Well, you're right. Love it or hate it, Bayley's doing what she's had to do by hook or by crook to maintain a stranglehold on the SmackDown Women's Championship.
Naomi finds her target with that spin. And heel kick.
Sent to the corner.
Cuts the attack off. Boom, right to the jaw.
Oh, you can pick up your teeth in section 112.
Naomi put a stop to that. Sending her up on the top rope. And here we go. Championship's on the line. Naomi's got Bayley in trouble up on the top rope. This could be Naomi's moment.
Smart move by Bayley, protecting her title and going to the eyes.
Oh, what a kick. Bayley is down and in trouble.
Quick thinking by Naomi, looking to close this one out.
Nobody home. Bayley wisely moves out of harm's way. What's Bayley trying to do here?
What the?
I think Bayley's trying to trap Naomi's legs in Naomi's own shirt.
A great counter by Naomi. Naomi ducks underneath, and we got a standoff. Great match so far.
Well, Bayley thought. She had Naomi, but the challenger was ready.
Well, the champion has to find a new strategy in a hurry.
Naomi feeding off the WWE Universe, inching closer to recapturing the championship.
Waistlock. Into the pin. The challenger fending off the 2 count.
This is where great cardio makes all the difference, helping you stay alive deep into the match.
He's climbing to the top. Up high. You gotta be kidding me.
From up top, right onto the target outside.
That is kicking things into a whole new gear.
Big down low into code red.
Calls out the rear view.
That might have just sealed the deal on us having a new champ.
And now gets tossed into the ring.
Bam! Clobbered with a double axe handle.
Oh, look at these Kawada-style kicks to the face. Blatant disrespect.
Smashing the head into an unforgiving surface.
And Naomi has taken the upper hand.
And Naomi continues to somehow have Bayley's number here.
I think that opened her up.
Oh, man, yes, it definitely did.
Just a set. Here's the pin. Time could be decided. Still in it with a quick kick out.
Late in the match, but somehow has the incomparable power to kick out before the 1 count.
Bayley left an opening for the counter. And Bayley is being humbled here.
Naomi picking up the pace against Bayley and keeping her all out of sorts.
Trying to fight back and stay in this match. Oh, a stomp to the belly. Way. Got the cover. Looking to hang on to the title.
Wars off the pin at 2.
She just won't stay down.
Bam! She flipped that attack around.
Right on the mark. Real view by Naomi. Almost headed toward the title change.
And we did it. We have a new champion.
Here is your winner, and the new SmackDown Women's Champion, Naomi!
Ladies and gentlemen, if it weren't for the next 2 superstars in our showcase, none of this would be possible. Because without Afa and Sika, without the Wild Samoans, there truly is no dynasty. While it was their father who made the blood oath with High Chief Peter Maivia, it was Afa and Sika who built the family up, training generations of relatives, all with the single goal of becoming the best professional wrestler on the face of the planet. And while the two would together be WWE Hall of Famers, based solely on their work as trainers and cultivators of the next generation, their in-ring successes only add to their immortality. Afa and Sika formed WWE's most dominant tag team of the early 1980s, fighting their way to the WWE Tag Team Championship on 3 separate occasions. Opponents were often defeated before the bell even rang to start the match, falling victim to the aura and the intimidation factor of having to step into the ring with the Wild Samoans. Accompanied by Captain Lou Albano, the trio formed a masterful group that was able to take all opponents off their game, be it through Albano's devious schemes or the overpowering nature of the Wild Samoans. WWE had never dealt with a team so primal, turning each match into a battle of survival. Most feared, the deadly Samoan drop, a move that has been imitated by many, but duplicated only by a chosen few.
There they are, the Wild Samoans.
These are immigrants coming from the island, trying to figure it out, trying to find a way. I couldn't imagine being these men. I couldn't imagine taking on these responsibilities of setting the tone in a whole new country. And then trying to break into entertainment on top of that. But they made it work. And that's what we are. We're workers. We make it work.
These tribal elders set the standard for all of their descendants to not only follow, but they also taught their descendants how to surpass it. So beloved were the two that perhaps no moment holds more significance to your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, than when he was presented the Ula Fala by his father Sika and Uncle Afa after the 2020 Hell in a Cell event. You see, it was their acknowledgement that gave Roman Reigns the unshakable confidence to continue his journey to becoming the greatest of all time.
The utmost respect, love, and gratitude for those men. Because if my father and uncle don't do what they do, we're not here.
We now humbly present to you the honor of walking in the famed footsteps of the Wild Samoans, finding a tag team in WWE's long and storied history that we felt would test the Wild Samoans was not an easy task. But then a thought came to your wise man. Why not give the audience exactly what they want? Why not put the Wild Samoans against one of the greatest tag teams of all time? Why not present Afa, Sika, the Wild Samoans versus Bubba Ray and Devon, the Dudley Boys? And if we're going to go that far, let's do it in a tables match. Showcase that savage brutality that made both teams the eternal legends we know them to be. No pinfalls, no submissions, no rules. Just be the team that avoids being put through the table, and you will emerge victorious. And with these four men, you better believe that things are going to get extreme.
And here they come. Bubba Ray and Devon are ready for a fight.
That's just what they'll get from Afa and Sika, and then some.
The following contest is a tag team tables match. And at a combined weight of 603 pounds, Bubba Ray and Devon, the Dudley Boys.
It takes a strong brotherly bond to agree to go into battle against the Wild Samoans, but that's exactly what Bubba Ray and Devon have.
I have a strong feeling this match isn't going to be for the faint of heart.
Well, look, the Dudley Boys may not be all there in the head, but they're easily the most highly decorated tag team in pro wrestling history. They've beaten the best, they've beaten the toughest, and they're ready to come in and beat the Wildest tonight.
Both the Dudley Boys and the Wild Samoans are coming into this tables match with something to prove. Who's the best tag team of all time? Who's the more cohesive, brotherly unit?
Who's more savage? Who's more extreme? Gentlemen, we are moments away from finding out the answers to these questions once and for all.
Guys, this is going to be a great one. You can feel the electricity already.
I feel the excitement and some fear, too.
Accompanied by Captain Lou Albano at a combined weight of 645 pounds. Afa and Sika, the Wild Samoans.
This tables match might be a dream match for many, but for both the Wild Samoans and the Dudley Boys, this is about to be one team's greatest nightmare.
Afa and Sika clearly not looking to back down here.
The Dudleys can certainly handle their own, but they've never faced anyone or anything like the Wild Samoans.
Those mean looks on both Afa and Sika's faces. I'll tell you, they're out for blood.
Here's the battle, and it's the Wild Samoans. Afa and Sika taking on Devon and Ray Dudley, the Dudley Boys.
Two sets of brothers, two sets of absolute madmen, ready to get the tables and get downright savage.
Bringing a new definition to the term sibling rivalry. This one would get extremely physical.
And we can harp on how this match was something almost tailor-built by the Dudley Boys. With a famous series of TLC matches they've had, the Dudleys have become... Vicious punch! Crash and burn.
That wasn't only a reckless decision, it was a dumb one, too.
Well, if you're going to be reckless, I hope you're also tough.
Oh, man, taking it to the trachea. Corey, I've got to know, what can the Wild Samoans do to get the advantage in this tables match? After all, this is the Dudley Boys match, the match they put on the map, the match they're synonymous with.
Maybe the Wild Samoans have to be a little less wild, Cole. They still need to brutalize their opponents because that's what they do best. But the last thing Alpha and Sika want to do is rush head first into a table. After all, that's exactly how you lose.
He is looking to do some serious harm.
Corey, the Wild Samoans are about as tough and mean as they come, a very physical duo, and we've seen how they use their heads, almost like a concrete weapon.
Yeah, they don't need much flash. They're just a formidable ground-and-pound team. If they lack in offensive creativity, they make up for it in blunt force trauma. And nothing packs more blunt force trauma than an Alpha or Sika headbutt.
Such a peculiar look coming from the Wild Samoans, as if they have no control of their animalistic behavior. He's taking a bit of damage. From these blows.
Alpha showing an aggression that won't be contained.
Strikes with a kick. Ooh, kick. Alpha never saw that coming. Looks like he has something planned with his table, guys.
Oh, no. Oh, good gravy. Thrown into the corner with a little something extra.
And the Wild Samoans always have that gaze in their eyes, that look that makes you question their understanding of their surroundings.
Yeah, and I have to wonder if Alpha and Sika are even aware of what the tables are for. I'm afraid they'll just keep on dishing out punishment, expecting a bell to eventually ring.
This is too far.
And there is no other term for that than just cheap. A cheap shot. And that was a successful bit of offense with that maneuver.
A manager grabbing anything from anyone is beyond unfair. It's just downright evil.
Uh-oh. Headbutt. Nothing fancy there. And Alpha and Sika just beat the Dudley Boys at their own game.
Here are your winners, Alpha and Sika, the Wild Samoans.
2-on-2 tables match here with the masters of the match, the Dudley Boys, taking on the Wild Samoans.
There's always those thoughts in the back of your mind. My brother can beat up your brother. My brother can put your brother through a table faster. Finally, we get to see those thoughts become a reality.
Saxton, I never want to hear about the inner workings of your mind ever again.
I second that, but the Dudley Boys and the Wild Samoans are two teams who also clearly have a few screws loose. This should be intense.
Backbreaker. Throwing all caution to the wind and flying around like a bat out of hell.
Corey, I've got to know, what can the Wild Samoans do to get the advantage in this tables match? After all, this is the Dudley Boys match, the match they put on the map, the match they're synonymous with.
Well, maybe the Wild Samoans have to be a little less wild, Cole. They still need to brutalize their opponents because that's what they do best. But the last thing Alpha and Sika want to do is rush head first into a table. After all, that's exactly how you lose.
Back into the ring now.
Waistlock applied, and he is getting rid of the turnbuckle pad.
Don't say that too loud, Saxon. You might get caught.
Such a peculiar look coming from the Wild Samoans, as if they have no control of their animalistic behavior. And we can hope on how this match was something almost tailor-built by the Dudley Boys. With a famous series of TLC matches they've had, the Dudleys have become synonymous with the team in TLC.
And that didn't stand for tender, Cole. It means tables, and it means lots of them.
Yeah, and if Bubba Ray and Devon get the Wild Samoans to the table tonight, it will really add to the Dudley Boys' legacy even further.
He puts him into the corner.
Uh-oh.
He finds a counter for Bubba Ray. And the Wild Samoans always have that gaze in their eyes, that look that makes you question their understanding of their surroundings.
Yeah, and I have to wonder if Alpha and Zeke are even aware of what the table before. I'm afraid they'll just keep on dishing out punishment, expecting a bell to eventually win.
Oh, target acquired and destroyed.
And Alpha and Sika just beat the Dudley boys at their own game.
Here are your winners, Alpha and Sika, the Wild Samoans.
And it's the Wild Samoans.
We're about to find the truth in suffering.
I'm going to be honest with you, Saxton. I really have no idea what is going on in Spears' mind.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Niagara Falls, Canada, weighing in at 223 pounds, Shawn Spears!
Spears claims he has unfinished business in WWE, that he's here to correct past imperfections, whatever that means.
Well, apparently punishing his opponents is the only path he sees towards finishing it.
Spears will do what it takes to accomplish his goals here.
And break his opponents in the process. Here comes the star of all television.
Yeah, Alexis likes to live like a king, makes his own rules, and lives life his way.
And his opponent from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 223 pounds, Lexis King.
Lexis King, son of a Hall of Famer. He was